Cool. So another part of these strategies to use for the actual like Facebook business page is as you can see my news feed here. Like I've obviously gone through and liked, these are particular people and businesses that I personally like and get inspiration from and stuff. So even there, if you're not really sure who to sort of contact or target, just go through my news feed and have a look at the big people in this sort of area. Obviously, there is some really big names in the industry. Todd Falcone. Who else can I highlight? I'll do a list up for you, but Robert Kiyosaki, Ray Higdon, Mike Dillard. These are people that are all active in the network marketing industry today, and also they've got quite a big following. They've made a lot of money, all that type of stuff. So typically, the people that follow these type of people, they're already going to be with Todd Falcone. They're going to be in his business, or there is going to be a percentage of them that just follow him for his training or whatever the case may be. So I'm not saying don't go into those people. I'm just saying just be a little bit wary that if and when you do, just be prepared that you might get comments of I'm already in Todd Falcone's business, leave me alone or whatever the case may be. If that happens, that's fine. Just cool. Move on to the next person. Let it go. But yeah, obviously, once you start seeing some of the scripts and stuff that are going to be coming through, we're hopefully going to work through that challenge and stuff as well. So that's just another little one there. You can just go through the news feed of the business page there, and there's, as I said, you can go through already. How many different people like that particular post, share it, all that sort of stuff. So you can just follow those same sort of strategies as well. The other thing pertains to like the graph search, which is basically Facebook's version of Google built into Facebook. So the other way you can do things is instead of just targeting like people, like individuals or businesses, like companies or brands or anything like that. Another cool thing is books. Like obviously people who read the big popular books and stuff like that. You may not know a lot of the popular ones out there, and that's cool. Again, I'll put a list together for you, but this is just how powerful this graph search can be. So there's a book called Think and Grow Rich, right? So if we click on this one here, so nearly 500,000 people like Think and Grow Rich, which, yeah, it's a big book. I think it's sold well over 15 to 20 million copies worldwide since it was released in, there you go, 1937. So this is really cool. So as you can see from this is just these are people who like this particular book. So as you can see, there's over 500,000 people that like this book on Facebook. So again, if you click into it, there you go. There is now a list of 500,000 people that we could potentially message and start having a chat to. Like their page. Hopefully they'll come back and like ours. And as I said, start getting in touch with these sort of people. Now, granted, a lot of these people may not be into kind of network marketing, but they're obviously people who want to learn about how to be rich or how to run a business, that type of stuff. So we're definitely on the right sort of track. But yeah, as I said, you'll start to see as you start to try and message people, who's going to be open, who's not going to be open, and it really is a numbers game. So it's just something that, yeah, as I said, we're just going to have to work through. But there's plenty of people. There's 500,000 people to talk to in this particular. This is just one book. This is just one kind of strategy, and I'm sure out of 500,000 people, we're definitely going to be able to find a few who are going to like what we have to offer and want to be a part of it. So that's another strategy there of using the search, graph search, as opposed to not looking at businesses or not looking at individual people, famous people or leaders within this industry. Let's look at different areas. So yeah, books. Yeah, we can kind of go down movies a little bit. There's other things like travel, which yeah, we'll get to later on and stuff. So again, with that list of keywords that I gave you in that email, you can type in different things and see what comes up. So like personal development, just type that in. So there you go. There's a book genre. There's obviously a page, an author. 118,000 people, resources. All that sort of stuff. So it just really, yeah, as I said, it's just a matter of sort of diving into those keywords, and we'll continue to keep growing that keyword list. But yeah, these are just a couple of different things just to really sort of get you up and running and get you started. So yeah, have fun with it, and obviously if you think up of any other ideas that sort of ties in with this type of strategy, then by all means write it down, let me know, and I'm happy to run through that with you and see if it's something that would be something that we could do. So cool. So there's a couple there for you, and hope that gets you going and gets you on track. And